And you speak a lot about self-care, both for the mind and the body. But what is self-care to you? And I'm sure both of you have different answers to this, but whoever wants to go first can go first.
What does self-care mean to us?
Yeah.
Okay, so I answer first. We're trying to exchange one you and okay.
Yeah, go on. Maybe I add something.
I don't think you will find any gaps in my answer.
Okay.
So self-care. I will tell you what I think it has. What is so self-care is self-love, of course. It's absolutely the same. It's showing to myself that I appreciate myself, that I love myself, that I value myself. Okay, so it's about reflecting, putting this mirror, closer, 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 closer. So I see even inside of me, inside of my mind, my heart, my body. It's about taking care of myself in a way that, usually we take so much care of others. We take care of our girlfriends. Did you eat today? Did you sleep well? All of this. And we don't even ask ourselves, did I eat well? Did I sleep well? Because we're so, which one doesn't exclude the other. I can still, of course, care about the others around me, which of course I do, but also to not forget to ask ourselves. And I have come to this conclusion that how we are treating ourselves is, at the end, is a choice. It's a pure choice. When we are born, and we were in our little mommy's belly, before getting born, we're so cozy, warm. We were with our little arms holding ourselves, like almost hugging ourselves. We're there, and it's so nice. But I'm taking care of myself already there. I'm like this. And then I grow, I get out of my mom's belly of this protection. And once I start to use my brain and think more of judgment or negative thoughts or, this little sabotaging thoughts, I start, to go against myself for some reason. And what we don't realize is the moment we are starting to think more clearly and have these negative thoughts is that we have been paired with ourselves for our whole life. It's you and you, okay? It's me and me. Yeah. And I keep throwing rocks to myself, like, you didn't do this well. You don't deserve love. Or, they left you again. Oh, yes, of course. What do you expect? We're against ourselves. But it's like as if you're at work and you have a coworker, and your boss tells you, you know what? You're going to work with this person for a year. Oh, no. And you don't like that person. So it's like you and you don't like yourself. It's the same with this collaborator. You have to work together. So you have a decision. Either we make this relationship work through patience and support and, let's see how we can make this work together, or it's going to be like a nightmare every day for both of us. It's the same thing. When you look at yourself in the mirror and you say, oh no, it's you again, then you have a choice. Is this what I want right now? This is who I am. This is how I look like. These are my features. Of course, some stuff we can control and change, but so many others, no, because this is how nature made us. This is it. And we can still appreciate and love ourselves no matter the features, because this is purely the appearance. So.
Yeah, and how can we do that though? Because personally, I feel very happy. I'm happy with myself. And there's a lot of people that's definitely not happy with themselves and how they look, how they act, how they, what they do, and so on and so on. Personally, I've actually never, at least that I can remember, I've never struggled with like being happy with who I am and what I do, because I know that I work very hard on what I want to achieve. And if I do that, if I work my very best on what I want, then that's all I can do. And there's no room for complaints because I know that I'm doing what I can. And from experience of talking to other people, friends, family, and and so on. I've realized that that kind of view, at least in my experience, is quite rare. There's not a lot of people that have that outlook on themselves and on life. There's always this pressure of being something else, being something more, or whatever it is. So how, I mean, I'm sure this is a conversation in itself, but how can we accept, like you said, how can we accept this is how I look, I can't change my nose, I can't change my cheeks, I mean, there's surgery, but yeah, how can we accept these things, both physically and mentally?
I think there are like two words that are beneath or the foundation for everything, and one is actually it's three words: unconditional love towards yourself at first, and also compassion. And from this, they are deriving many other things. Like if you are compassionate towards yourself, you won't judge yourself anymore. If you make mistakes, you would say it's okay, because everyone is making mistakes. We are not, we're just human beings. So, and if we are not happy with something, we can also say it's okay. I can change this attitude and say I'm fine. I love myself even with the wrong cheeks or whatever. Or if it is about other things like I love myself even though I didn't run a half marathon below 2 hours yet. But then there are also things like this example where I can also decide to work on. So if we add optimism to it, that if we want to change something because it is important to us, that we will be able to do it, and that we can find the right approach to achieve the goals that we want to achieve. And yeah, most important, that we don't beat ourselves for not achieving something fully, but also acknowledging that we have, let's take this example again, that we have improved our time by 5 minutes, or that we went through and just enjoyed the run, which is, in my opinion, even more important than the time at the end.
Yeah.
So I think it's unconditional love and compassion. And meditation can help to achieve this.